Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you could play a song called Me and Bobby McGee by Janis Joplin. And we're going to start off with our intro on a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to kind of put the 3rd finger on the B string on the 3rd fret, pinky on the high E string, and kind of use that voicing for the G major. Or another possibility, especially for the intro, is to do 2nd finger for the A string 2nd fret, 3rd finger for the low E 3rd, and the pinky on the high E string 3rd fret. And that's another way you can kind of voice the G, and it kind of frees you up to do the 1st finger on the B string on the 1st fret, and move the 2nd finger from the A string to the D string 2nd fret, something called G sus, or G suspended. So what you may want to do for that intro is kind of take the G with kind of a down, down, up, and then go to G sus for a up, down, and then back to the G for the down, and G sus for a up, down, and another G with a down, G sus with a up, down. So all together on that intro part, you got G down, G sus, up, down, G down, G sus, up, down, G down, G sus, up, down. And then from that intro, we'll be going into kind of our first verse. And we start off our first verse on the G major, as we do a lot of G, and then we go to a D major chord, and we play D major. First finger goes to the G string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E on the 2nd fret, third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord and it sounds really happy. Now while you're on Ds, you can always kind of lift off the 2nd finger and kind of make that a D suspended 2nd, or take the pinky and kind of add it in on the high E on the 3rd fret to make a D sus. So while you're on the D, you may want to kind of play around with that, kind of see what you can say with it. And then at the end of our first verse, we go back to our G major, and then you'll kind of hear that intro part kind of coming back, kind of that G with a down, G sus with a up, down. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, up, up, down, up. So I took the G and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through that first verse. We'd have G down, up, G down, up, G down, up, down, G down, up, down, G down, up, down, G down, up, down, D 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 down, up, G down, up, down, G down, G sus, up, down. Or if you want to kind of work that down, up, that can be a cool way to do it too. It's kind of that G down, up, 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 G down, something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, up, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the G you'd have the low E string for your bass, and on the D you'd have the D string for your bass. So if you wanted to, you could make it a bass down, up, or a bass down, up, or mix them up even. And have G with a bass down, up, G, bass down, up, G. Pre-chorus. And our first pre-chorus starts on the G major, But then after the G major, we go to a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to the B on the first fret, second finger on the D string, second fret, and third finger on the A string on the third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you could also use something called C major 9, where you do the first finger on the D string, second fret, second finger on the A string, the third fret, third finger on the B string, third fret, and the pinky on the high E string, third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major 9, so you want to think about using that for your C chord. And then from the C on our first pre-chorus, we get back to G, and then we end on our D major chord at the very end. Now, we could use those same strum patterns, actually, kind of that down, down, up, or the down, 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 up, or add basses, and on the C chord you'd have the A string for your bass. Or it almost feels like we kind of go into a long down, 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 up on that part. So we tried it that way. You could even make it kind of a bass down, up, or bass down, down, see bass, down, down, up, bass, down, down. It's kind of matching the drum feel. So you have G with low E bass, 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 C with an A 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 bass, G with low E bass, G with low E bass, G with an A bass, C with an A bass, and from there we'll be going into our first chorus. Now you could even kind of take all those ideas and kind of mix them up too. So through that chorus, we'd have the C, C, G, G, E, D, G, C, C, G, G, from there, then we go to an A major chord to kind of set up for our second half of the tune. And the way you play A major, first finger goes to the D on the second fret, second finger on the G string, second fret, and the third finger on the B string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And what's really kind of happening is everything we just played was kind of in the key of G, and now we're modulating or changing keys to the key of A major. So when we hit our verses, actually, we stay on the A major 6 times, but then we go to an E major chord when we play E major. First finger goes to the G on the first fret, second finger on the A string, second fret, and the third finger on the D string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then we kind of stay on the E major until the end of our second verse, where we go back to A major. So through that part, you could really use any of those strum patterns that we were just talking about. We could kind of use the A with an A bass, bass down, up, down, up. Or you might want to click on kind of that bass down, up, A, E major. If you're digging on kind of that long down, down, up, E, E, A. So you want to kind of play around with it and kind of find a way that works for you. Or even mixing up between them can be cool too. And then from there, we hit our next pre-chorus. So our second pre-chorus with second chorus. And so we start off on the D, So you might want to kind of take all these ideas and kind of play around with them. Or if you don't know those drum patterns or other licks around these chords too, feel free to kind of embellish it too. It's kind of a cool thing to kind of play around with and kind of see what you can say with it. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Me and Bobby McGee by Janis Joplin. So good luck!